Jenna Ortega has finally revealed the truth about her connection with Emma Myers, and it's nothing like what fans originally believed. For months, people assumed the two actresses were just close co-stars, a typical Hollywood friendship, nothing more. But as time passed, Jenna's words and actions began painting a completely different picture, one that feels deeper, more personal, and almost too genuine for the spotlight. And the real story of how this bond formed and why fans are convinced it's more than friendship will absolutely surprise you. Because this isn't just about rumors. It's about a connection so rare that Jenna herself admits she's never experienced anything like it before. So, how did a relationship that began with an awkward Zoom call transform into one of the most talked about dynamics in Hollywood today? Let's rewind to the very beginning.
It all started during a simple chemistry read on Zoom. Emma Myers, a relatively unknown actress at the time, had just landed the role of Enid Sinclair in Wednesday. This was her big break, but also the most nerve-wracking moment of her career. Sitting across from Jenna Ortega virtually, she was supposed to prove that their on-screen chemistry worked. But the call didn't go smoothly. Emma later admitted, "I was so nervous I accidentally cut Jenna off mid-sentence. I hung up convinced I'd completely ruined everything." Most people would shrug it off, but Emma carried that embarrassment for weeks. What Emma didn't know, however, was that Jenna's reaction was the complete opposite. In a later interview, Jenna revealed, "I could tell Emma was nervous, and something about that vulnerability, it just did something to me. I wanted to protect her from that moment." That single confession says everything, because from day one, Jenna wasn't just noticing Emma as a co-star. She was seeing something deeper, and that protectiveness, it never went away. But if that first call was awkward, what happened next would change both of their lives completely.
Filming Wednesday wasn't just another job. For the cast, it meant relocating to Romania for 8 long months. 8 months of isolation, away from friends, family, and everything familiar. In that environment, bonds formed quickly, but none as intensely as Jenna and Emma's. While most of the cast hung out casually, multiple crew members noticed that Jenna and Emma's connection was different. They developed their own inside jokes, their own language, and even a communication style that nobody else could quite understand. Emma herself admitted, "Jenna is amazing. We're definitely very close in real life. She's so easy and so kind and gives it 1,000%. But here's the detail that nobody talks about. Jenna wasn't just close with Emma. She was protective. She placed herself beside Emma during press events. She redirected conversations when Emma seemed overwhelmed. And behind closed doors, the bond grew even stronger. Because during those months in Romania, Jenna started a ritual that fans now call one of the clearest signs of something deeper, and it shocked even her most loyal followers. The first public glimpse of this came during Jenna's appearance on the Armchair Expert podcast in March 2025. Known for being extremely private, Jenna almost never reveals details about her personal life. But when Emma's name came up, her entire demeanor changed. Her voice softened, her tone shifted, and suddenly she wasn't the guarded celebrity anymore, she was vulnerable. "I don't think I've ever been so protective of somebody," she confessed. "I think about her all the time. I only ever want to make sure she's okay and good." Those words hit the internet like a bombshell. Within hours, Twitter exploded. One viral tweet read, "Jenna Ortega really said I think about her all the time on a podcast and thought we wouldn't notice." Another post gained thousands of retweets. That isn't friendship talk, that's something else entirely. But fans had no idea that Jenna was about to drop an even bigger revelation, one that would make her protective instincts look tame in comparison. During that same interview, Jenna admitted something nobody expected. She explained how, during filming in Romania, she would wake up every single day and record voice memos for Emma. Not texts, not occasional messages, but daily audio memos, sometimes even songs. Jenna said, "Before I was even fully awake, I'd send her a new voice memo, singing about how wonderful she was and how she was going to have the best day ever. I've never had that desire or urge for anybody else." Fans were floored. One viral TikTok with over 4 million views broke it down perfectly. She said, "Daily voice memos. That's girlfriend behavior. I don't make the rules." And yet, Jenna didn't stop there. She doubled down, admitting that her protective feelings for Emma weren't normal for her. "No, this is completely different. I've never felt this responsible for someone's happiness before." For fans, that statement was the smoking gun, but Jenna was about to give them something even more undeniable. Because what happened during one live stream in August 2025 turned speculation into obsession.
It seemed innocent enough, a fun live stream with Jenna and Emma answering fan questions. But within minutes, the chat exploded with a single question repeated over and over. "Are you two dating?" Most celebrities in this situation immediately shut down the rumor. They laugh, they deny, they move on. But Jenna's response? Completely different. She paused, looked directly at Emma, and smiled. Not her media-trained smile, not the polite grin for fans, but a soft, genuine expression that fans had never seen before. Then came the line that broke the internet. Jenna said, "Emma is very, you don't force anything. You carry this elegance and poise with you that I really admire." The way she said it, the way she emphasized "really" while holding Emma's gaze, fans couldn't believe it. One viral fan comment summed it up perfectly. "That's not how you talk about a friend." Emma's reaction was just as telling. While most people would laugh off embarrassment, Emma's body language revealed something else, something softer, almost shy. Body language experts online immediately began dissecting the moment, pointing out signs of affection that went unnoticed at first. And suddenly, the live stream wasn't just casual entertainment, it became evidence. But here's the twist. What convinced fans the most wasn't the live stream itself. It was the pattern they discovered when they started connecting the dots.
Fans started digging. They compared how Jenna responded to dating rumors about male co-stars with how she spoke about Emma. The difference was impossible to ignore. With Percy Hines White, Jenna's response was immediate. "We're just colleagues and friends." With other rumored partners, the answer was always the same. "We're just friends." But with Emma, never once has Jenna used the word just. Instead, she calls her special, different, essential, and protective. Fans also noticed something else, a timing pattern. Every time Jenna made an emotional statement about Emma, Emma posted something cryptic within 24 hours. After Jenna's podcast, Emma tweeted, "Grateful for protective hearts." After the live stream, Emma shared, "Some connections change everything." The consistency was too perfect to ignore. And yet, Jenna still hadn't said the one word fans were waiting for. That changed just last week, when she made her most revealing statement yet. During a podcast appearance, Jenna was asked what mattered most to her. Her answer, "I've learned that protecting the people you love is more important than protecting your image." The host pressed further, "Is there someone specific who taught you that?" Jenna's response was immediate. "Yeah, someone who showed me what it means to love without conditions." Fans went into meltdown. Within minutes, Twitter was flooded with posts. "She's talking about Emma. Jenna, please." For many, this was the clearest confirmation yet. Whether romantic or not, Jenna had openly connected the idea of unconditional love to Emma. And at that point, even skeptics began to wonder,
Is this friendship, or is it something Hollywood doesn't quite have words for?
So what's the truth behind Jenna Ortega and Emma Myers? Is it romance, friendship, or something entirely new? The answer might not fit neatly into a box, because what Jenna and Emma have shown us is more than speculation. It's a reminder of what real, authentic connection looks like in a world where most relationships feel performative. Jenna has chosen to protect Emma at every step, not for publicity, but for something far more valuable. She's revealed that caring for someone so deeply that their happiness becomes your priority isn't weakness, it's strength. And whether fans call it love, friendship, or something else entirely, one thing is undeniable. Jenna Ortega has never spoken about anyone else the way she speaks about Emma Myers. So, what do you think? Has Jenna Ortega finally revealed that her connection with Emma Myers goes beyond friendship? Or are fans simply reading too much into her words and actions? One thing is certain, this bond has captured the internet's imagination like no other. And the story is far from over. Drop your theories in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories about the celebrity connections that have everyone talking. Because if there's one thing we've learned, it's this: some relationships don't need a label to change everything.